Hello, it's Amy with Paper Moon Journals, and I have these 3 flip books or tag books to show to you today. These are so fun, and I had never made one of a flip book before I made this flip book, with the ring binding. And then this is the third tag book that I've made, but they were all just using this one kit that I got that I was really excited about getting. It was a limited edition kit. You just had a short period of time to get it, and then it's pretty amazing, and I love it. I can see why. And if you follow Debrina at Pixie Dust Files on social media, that's the only way you can find out about these and get them is she'll announce it on Instagram and her Facebook group, and then you have a short amount of time, a day, maybe 2, to snap it up and get it, and then it's gone. So here's the Halloween one, and then this is available in her Etsy shop, this Christmas flip book, and I made 2 of those, and then I made a bunch of these little tiny miniature folio charms for my Etsy shop, which reminds me, where are my tweezers? We will be needing those. For my Etsy shop, I don't know where they are, these little mini folios, and I use these little folio charms. They could be a charm on your journal or Christmas project, or if you just use a Christmas tree hanger on the bulb pin, then it's a Christmas tree ornament. So this Halloween one, I know it's after Halloween. I was having so much fun making these. This is maybe the best one too. I don't know. Each one that I do is my new favorite. So there's that. So we'll start with the Halloween, then we'll do this pink Merry Christmas one, and then we'll do the red Merry Christmas one. So this one, the pink one, is hinged on the top and goes this way. And then this one with the red ribbon instead of the ring, the red ribbon, this one goes sideways. So this one, everything is pretty much right side up to you. And then on this one, some of the things might be upside down, but we'll move those out of the way. And let's look at this Halloween tag book. The way I have it is I just have it hanging from this, this lace bow from the handle of my doll cabinet. And since a lot of these look like dolls or were images of dolls, like this one looks a lot like an old Barbie doll, then I just think it looks so neat hanging from the doll cabinet. I've also had them hanging from like my tripod and my lamp that I use for filming, because they have little knobs and handles. And then the Christmas ones, you can hang it from a door handle or closet handle. I have like across from my desk, there's a coat closet. And so if I wanted to, make this pretty for me to look at, I could hang this on the handle across from me. So that I can see that from my desk. And then it's part of the entryway to the house, so that looks nice. But anyways, that's how I would use mine. And then I made 2 little groups. This little group of tags is tied together with the pink satin ribbon, and then is attached to the ring. But there's some reasons that this one was my favorite. One of the reasons was that we'd had a yard sale recently, and I kept taking out of the yard sale a lot of my costume jewelry that I thought would make great charms. And so that's what I've done here, is I've used some charms that I bought and then some disassembled jewelry to make charms. Like this really sweet little rhinestone here was from a disassembled piece of jewelry. I added some flat back crystals and a lot of glitter to make her sparkly. And then a little bat to the back, the number 31. This is on pink polka dotted paper, in case you can't see that. And then this little pumpkin has glitter all over it. And I glittered up everything. I talked about it in my last video, but when I work out the number of projects I get done and the amount of jars of the glitter glue that I go through, the Stickles glitter, I use about a half jar of glitter on every project, and you'll see when you get like these tag books why. Here's another piece of, again, that disassembled jewelry that I used to decorate the tags. Again, I just glittered these up all around the edges of the bat and the flower, around the edges of her costume and the detail in her costume. I added the Wicked sentiment and some lace to the bottom. And then this image here is from a different, I have a lot of the kits, so I mixed and matched the kits as I like to do. And this is one of my favorite things. I did it on the book for myself. At one time I had only found one of these earrings, and I broke the back off and glued it down to my project. And then when I was making another one, I had found the other earring in the meantime, you know, at the yard sale. It was just boxes of junk. And so I found the other earring in a different box. And then it looked so great. I did the same thing. You know, this looks exactly like the tag I made for myself. The little trick or treat, the Dresden trim. This is my favorite tag. I wanted her to be the front. And then I was like, but no, I can't. What do I do with all these tags? They need to have them all. So, yeah, there's like a record number of tags in this album too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this is more than I used in any of the other books. I know my book was just like this. And then this smaller grouping was one that I put inside a journal. And this is actually a tuck spot here, so you could tuck something in there. Yeah, I added these smaller tags that I just thought looked so neat. That could have gone inside the pocket too. That would have been fun. And this pink pom-pom trim, and then more of that disassembled jewelry that I added on here. And this little charm here. It was just fun because I have a bigger variety of charms from disassembling that jewelry than I had just from buying charms. And this one, she's glittered all around her bow and her costume and the pumpkin. And I really like the way that trim looks layered up over that lace right there. Oh, and then the rickrack with the pink pom-pom there. Isn't that sweet? They're just so cute from the front and the back. And then I used eyelets at the top to reinforce them. And then these metal rings I've been stealing from my Graphic 45 tags. I've ordered some rings. They're supposed to come today or tomorrow, but they'll either be plain silver or a bright color. I won't have any more of those cream ones. I wish Graphic 45 just sold those cream colored rings. Maybe I'll suggest that to them. I have a lot of ideas, but then it just sounds pushy or like a complaint. More like a complaint and less like an idea, I fear. I'd love it if they did, Graphic 45 did digital. So that's one of the things I'd like to suggest, but fear it might come out like a complaint instead of a suggestion. But yes, here's another tag that I backed with some really pretty tattered pink paper. I love the way these little dogs look. This is similar to the way Debrina had shown that she used the kit with that pocket, but I just thought it was too cute. She had a great idea. Why not? And then with the orange rickrack and that black pom-pom. And then on this one, we made a belly band, and it's got this I reinforced on this pretty little heart backing paper. And there again, I glittered up around the edge of her crown and her costume and all around the pumpkin, and then put this big pearl charm on there. And then on the back side, we have that poison bottle tuck spot and these two small pieces of shrunk down ephemera that fit there. And then some nice lace at the bottom of this tag. This was from a different kit. Yeah, see, here's another piece, some disassembled jewelry. I glued some down to the top of her crown, and this is a purchase charm. And then to her wand, I just put that piece of earring there and that piece there. I just love how that looks. And I won't be able to do that again because these broken pieces of jewelry are gone. I broke them to make stuff out of. They weren't broken until I broke them, is what I'm saying. Yep, and these little cutie pies, this little mushroom, looks kind of like an umbrella, and then this little dolly. She would look cute in any project. I just love this about Debrina's things. Like these things, they could go in an Easter project. I could probably stick them in this little Christmas project, and nobody, oops, I'm holding it off camera, and nobody would think twice about it if I used that little dolly in this little Christmas one. I just love the way her stuff mixes and matches together. This is from an older Halloween kit that she had in her shop, in her Etsy shop. Debrina's the owner of the Pixie Dust Files. And here's another piece of that disassembled. There was one earring that had a cluster of really pretty sparkles and danglies, and I just took that whole cluster apart and then put it on this one. And then on my tag book, I did the same thing with the other earring. I just took all the little cluster of sparkle danglies off and then used them myself. I love this trim here. I'm going to be sad when it's gone. It's a really delicate and super soft crocheted heart trim. I'm not sure where I got that from. That's one of the things I say, oh, I'm going to hate to run out of that. I don't know where I got it or where I would get more when I do run out. So that's a problem for another day. And then this charm here, isn't she gorgeous? I glittered up the edges of her bat wing and the little crown looking and around the edge of her dress. Have a sweet Halloween, it says, with these little pom-poms. And then I broke the same earring that made the wand on the other one. I broke the matching earring, and it's a little like rhinestone butterfly, and put that on her hair. And here's the back of the last tag with some sweet little ephemera in there. And there it is, the Halloween tag book. Mine is so pretty and glittery and everything. I'm just leaving it up year round. I don't think it's so terribly Halloween-y that it needed to be put away when we put away the Halloween stuff, which I had hoped to do today, and I'm really not feeling like it now. However, here it is. It's listed. It's available in my shop, and I think it's available in my shop. It will be available in my shop by the time this video goes up. But thank you so much for watching, and for making it all the way through to the end. God bless you. Please have a wonderful day. Like, subscribe, and share it with anybody else you think might enjoy the content. Oh, you know what? I had more things to share. Here I am like I'm done, and I've got 2 more projects to share. So I think this one was the one I was going to share last. So let's do this one next. So the same thing, I did a nice lace bow so that it can hang from like a door handle or a knob or something. And then here's the little miniature folio charm that is a real little miniature folio with tons of little folio goodness in it. Again, I don't know where my tweezers went. They were over here for filming. I filmed a few videos. I made a bunch of these. They're listed in my Etsy shop, these little folio charms. So if you just want to buy one of the little folio charms or Christmas decorations, you can do that. I used a little washi tape tip in here on this one. And then it's got some tiny little ephemera in that, in this pocket. And then this is some little book page here, some little book pages. So that's the little miniature folio on this one. Let me tie that back up because you're probably thinking there's no way she's going to be able to tie that again. Yes, yes I can. Praise God, I can still work the tiny little bows. But eventually, I can see there might become a day where, it could be today, where I won't be able to get these tied anymore. Not so tiny. I'll have to get help. Somebody with more agile hands. And then I added the ribbon ruffle and real rhinestone trim to the bottom there. And the flat back, the bow, another with the little kitty cat and her cupcake. It's just so cute. And the 2 little rings across the top. And then this charm it's a glass ball with tiny little, let me get it up here, with tiny little glass balls inside. And then on this project, I used the snowman to make a little tuck spot. And then this one, I added a bunch of glitter. I glittered it all up and put a ribbon bow. And this one I inked up. I like the way that sticks out the side. And then with the trim and I did a lot of the flat backs on here, on both of these books. This one didn't have it originally, and then I went back and added it. So I don't think you can see it in the Etsy listing, but you will see it, in this video and in the project when you receive it. I didn't think anybody would mind if it was prettier than what they remembered. So there's this. I glittered this cake up and added another one of those flat backs. another ribbon ruffle here with a silk or embroidered flower. And then I have some little gold flat backs on this one, and then a silver one down here. It looks like one of these got glued together. I can get impatient when I'm working on these, waiting for the glue to dry. I might think it's dry before it actually is. And then there's the little flat backs here, tiny little ephemera in this pocket. And I cut this one with the ticket corners and make it look like a little ticket. And then tiny little pom-pom trim across the bottom. And there's some ephemera in this pocket on the back side, and I glittered up the elves' little hats and the edge of the pocket. And then I also added glitter to the little ornament, like little crusted glitter around the ornament. And then the Santa got some little extra glitter on it from having glitter on my fingers. And then I added glitter to her and to the Christmas trees. And then there's a really cute little charm here with a little reindeer, a little enameled reindeer face. And a button. I think that button looks so cute there. And there's a little postage stamp from some retired graphic 45 papers. Little faux postage stamp. I love that. And then I used a bunch of glitter on the snow-covered tree. And then this was backed onto pink snowflake paper. Not sure if you can see that. And it's got a little tuck spot here with a tiny little silver. This is the most wonderful time of the year. And then this trim kind of catches it at the bottom so it doesn't fall out. And here's one of those big faux diamond charms. If you've watched my other videos, you'll know that I covet these. And it's almost painful to use them on the projects. I said, oh, to part with them, one day I'll run out and there won't be any more. Hopefully I can get another package of them, right? Hopefully Amazon won't stop selling them and I'll be able to replace it when I use them all. This one's really cute here. It's got another one of those tiny little postage stamps, faux postage stamps from those Christmas Wishes paper by Graphic 45. It's retired collection that I bought. Let's, this open. Got the little flat backs, decorating those pages. A little pocket here. You can get it out. It fits snugly in there. And then that. There's a little piece of ephemera here. This is also from that same Graphic 45 paper pad. It was the 8x8. I put one of the little stamps here and another one of the little stamps there. Little faux postage stamps. And then made this ephemera into a tuck spot for this. And then added a lot of the shiny silver flat backs and the pom-poms to that page. And then I glittered up the little deer page that's on the back cover of this one. So this is the pink one. And this one's the red one. So this one, again, this one opens top to bottom with like the 2 rings, more like a flip book. And then this one I tied together on the side, more like a tag book. And I like the way the charms, I'm not sure if you can see the way the charms hang off the side. When it goes this way, you have the lace on the bottom and the charms on the side. I don't know, I just felt like this one was really charming. So here's the little mini folio charm on this one. And again, in case you skipped ahead or whatever, these little folio charms are available separately on their own in my shop. While I'm filming this now, there's five in the shop. It was my second restock of these, and I'll try to keep them in shop right up until Christmas. So if there aren't any in there, just ask me or wait, and I'll get some more put in there. So this little folio has another little folio that velcros into it, and then has these little pages. And then behind that was a little pocket with a little tuck spot with a tag in it, and then put that back down with the Velcro. And then here's the little pages on this side. the little Christmas pages. And then behind the pages, there's another little tuck spot with something in it. So there's that. Let's get that tied shut. And then on the cover, I used that Dresden trim and more of the Stickles glitter, a bunch of the flat backs. They're called like flat back pearls. They're actually just made out of resin, like gold colored resin. But yeah, I think that just looks so sweet with the little charm on the cover and then all the charms dangling down the side. And then I use the, let's move this out of the way. It's this gold rickrack and the crocheted lace, the embroidered roses. And then this tag here with a ribbon ruffle. There's lots of glitter on the little deer and on the swag, the little flat backs. And then this enamel charm with the mitten. And then some of my favorite crocheted lace with the heart on it. It's really soft and fine and delicate. And then I glittered up all of those French horns. And then put a button on that page. And then I like the way this pretty silver or white colored leaf with acorn trim looks with the little kitty cat. I can get you a close up on that. Isn't that pretty? I'm not sure where I got it. I've had it for a while and just finally remembered to use it. I have so many bins with carded lace on it that I tend to just get 1 or 2 bins out and then forget about all the other bins with pretty lace and trim in it. I like this pom-pom trim. This hot pink is so pretty. I'm really glad that I picked that up. And I use more. Just everywhere I could think, I put those flat backs. They're just so shiny and so pretty. They just make it look elegant and fancy. I used some cream colored rickrack here. I also used gold wax on all the page edges for both of these books. These flip books have gold waxed edges. And then here's a charm from some disassembled jewelry. And then I used gold glitter all around the edge of the sleigh, and then some clear glitter all around the dish and the tree with the pearls. And then this is a rose gold colored metal charm. And then in this little tuck spot where it has the beautiful Venetian crocheted lace, I have these 2 little pieces of ephemera tucked in. And I like the way the little flat backs topped each ornament there. Then with the trim and the lace. And I used this to create a tuck spot on this project. The little cake. And it's got lace at the bottom of that. And then a belly band there. And I glittered up this ornament. And put it with some other ephemera in this belly band. And again, the ribbon kind of stops stuff from falling out the bottom. And then I used the flat backs and the glitter to decorate this page here. This would be great to put your favorite sentiment or a nice little photo or something. And then this little bead is a glass filled with little stars, little tiny stars. And wasn't that fun? Look at all those charms hanging off the side. And then this little tuck spot has these pieces of ephemera. I glittered this up and put the little flat back. Made that little piece to go inside. And then I think this makes the perfect back cover. That Winter Wonderland. I wish I had done the same thing on the other one. I liked how this one came out really well. There's some things I felt like woulda, coulda, shoulda on the first project after I did this one. But yep, they're all really cute. And by the time this video is up, they'll all be listed in the shop. I know these 2 tag books are already in the shop, and then I'll make sure that this one's in there as well. I think it is. but I'll make sure. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I know I started to close this video out once already and then realized I had more to share. But yes, thanks so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel with anybody else you think might enjoy the content. Have a great day.